Welcome back, graduates. So today I want to go over a little bit of the free theme that we offer. It's called Ecomifylite, and we've been getting a lot of support tickets as to saying that it's not displaying properly or it's not working properly. So in this video, I want to do a run through of Ecomifylite and what it has to offer, and to show you that there are no bugs, and that you can do a lot with the design and the features that it does have to offer. So with that, going into the Ecomify theme, one of the biggest things, I'm going to click on customize. One of the biggest things that we see is right over here in the carousel. When you click on the block, you're allowed to, we call this a carousel. It is a banner option. It's sometimes called the hero in other free themes, but we call it the carousel. And in that block here, when I'm just touching this block right over here, a lot of you guys are saying that on desktop it doesn't that it's broken. So what that means is when I'm just going to remove this image, so you guys are seeing this this way. Don't forget, I really want to emphasize to you guys that it's not broken, that you guys are setting the mobile image. So the reason why we know about this is because when you send over the store URL and we check mobile, it means that you have set the mobile right here, but we do give you the option for a desktop image. So as you scroll down, you have a lot more settings in here. And so right over here, I'm just going to click on the desktop image, and I'm just going to refresh this actually, so I can, because I've uploaded a lot of assets already and I don't want to scroll. So right over here we have the mobile, but going on to the desktop, I have now scrolled down, place a desktop image right here. Then you also have the image height and opacity and blur settings. So blur, if you increase it, it's just going to be like a blurred nice effect here, and here going down to 0, it's going to be the full almost crisp image itself. Opacity, again, darker or lighter, you do have that option. So scrolling all the way down, you have the desktop option and you also have the mobile option. This was highly requested, so that's why we built this out for you and offered this for you guys. A lot of times in the other free themes, you don't have the option for mobile and desktop, or if you do, it for Dawn, for example, if you add the second image, it kind of just squishes up that same banner. You have a image on top options, things like that on Dawn, but here we did do a little differently. You'll see that the structure is the same almost throughout, where we give you the settings for it. So again, let's say for example I go to the parallax feature. Scrolling down here, we have a mobile image for the parallax, and then we also have a desktop image for the parallax. I'm seeing the same issue again with some of you guys, which is fine. You can always email us at ecomify@ecomgraduates.com. But just wanted to let you know there are a lot of settings in each of the blocks and also in each of the settings too. And if there are any configuration or app configurations or bugs, you can definitely email us, and one of us will gladly try to help as much as we can. So scrolling down here, we have the desktop image, and when I go into here, I have the mobile image. Make sure for desktop image, it's around 1920 by 550. Around that around those dimensions. And then for here, I have a very tall image here because I have a scrolling effect, so you want to make sure. So for here, the width could be 500 and the height would be 1290 or even 1300 for something like this, if I want the scrolling effect option here. And then we do have the option to turn off the scrolling effect or not. Going into here for the let's just refresh this so it doesn't. So as this refreshes, you'll see that there are featured products. It might look like there's nothing right at the moment. So what that means is if I go into here, remove all products, it'll look like this. And some of you guys might wonder, it's not going to pull automatically. We've given you guys a choice on the featured product section to choose manually individual products that you can choose from, or choose by a collection. So you're going to have to go in and manually set them. So let's say, for example, I choose the apparel. It's going to start choosing all the products in that apparel in the collection that I created right here. Then scrolling down here, we do have the options for text align, in a container, or fluid. Fluid means outside, full width. Title options, hover state options, and also square, landscape, or portrait. Square is equal square, landscape is a landscape, and portrait is a nice horizontal, or I'm sorry, vertical, and then landscape is horizontal. Then we have image thumbnail, you know, like a kind of like a small border, like so. So I think that looks really nice, but we do have these options for you, and you are gonna have to go in and kind of go in, configure, and design a bit more. We want to give you a lot of options, but don't fret, it's not broken. Just go into the settings, scroll all the way down, and adjust where you like. And just want to give you guys a little bit of that helpful tip. Thank you so much again.